All right, folks, Chapter 4, Problem Video 2. Let's see what they got here. It says, at December 31st, pay attention to the dates, right? December 31st, unadjusted trial balance of H&R Tax reports prepaid insurance of $7,200 and insurance expense of $0. Insurance was purchased on July 1st and provides coverage for 24 months, right? Prepare the adjusting journal entry on December 31st. In separate T accounts for each account, enter the unadjusted balances, post the adjusting journal entry, and report the adjusted balance. Okay, so the first thing we got to do, okay? First thing we got to do, we got $7,200, and that's for, what do they say, for 24 months. Divided by 24. Months. That's $300 a month, okay? So that's the first thing we need to know, okay? Then, we bought it on July 1st, okay? So, by the way, I like using my fingers. July, August, September, October, November, December. So we use 6 months of it, right? So 300 times 6 months, $1,800. That's the adjustment we need to make. So we're going to show insurance expense of $1,800, and we're going to lower that prepaid insurance. So there you go. Insurance expense. Where are you? Oops. Don't do that. We're going to lower. We're going to show our insurance expense of $1,800 through the year, and we're going to lower that prepaid. Okay. And here's the prepaid. There's our $7,200. There's our adjusting journal entry. Now we got $5,400 left. Insurance expense, it started at 0. There's our adjusting journal entry. There's our $1,800. Okay, not too bad, right? All right, now we operate a driving service ride-sharing app. So they have all these unadjusted account balances at the end of December 31st, and you made these notes, right? So with these notes, so by the way, take a look at all these notes, right? And they're gonna, so here, like for example, they had supplies, $50. It said only windshield washer fluid that cost $30 remains. So that means they used 20. So you have to look at these notes to make the journal entries, okay? All right, so determine what was used up, and we're gonna make T accounts, okay? So for example, supplies. Items used up, we had $50, only 30 remains. That means we used 20, right? So notice, what happens here? Our supplies, we had 50, we adjusted by 20, we have 30 left, and now we have supplies expense. Balance was 100, we're gonna add 20, it's now 120. And here's our supplies, okay? And this was the cost of the windshield washer fluid used up to November 30th, okay? Now, prepaid insurance, okay? Amount was paid January 2nd for car insurance from January 1st through December 31st, right? So no car insurance, they just did this. So we're gonna have insurance expense, and we're gonna lower prepaid insurance because they use the whole thing up, okay? So prepaid insurance was $1,200. They used the whole thing up. Now it's 0. And notice here, insurance expense, now $1,200. Okay. Now, accumulated depreciation. Car will be 2 years old. Maybe we have to adjust car benefits used up about $2,400 per year. So we're going to make depreciation expense $2,400, accumulated depreciation $2,400. By the way, folks, when you go through these last few, I'm going to leave a couple here for you to do. In order for you to do them, what you need to do, make sure you go back. Make sure you go back and look. Okay, so here, this is the car's purchase price. This is accumulated depreciation. You got to go through here and look at each one of these, and that tells you how to make those adjusting entries, okay? Make sure you try the rest of these on your own. It'll really help you out. All right, folks, that's it for Chapter 4. I'll be back to talk to you again with Chapter 5. Good luck. Bye-bye.